Hello, this is Jay Nolan, founder and CEO of SereniGy. I wanted to personally take you through the full compensation plan training tour so that you can hear firsthand from the very top of the company exactly how the compensation plan works, how it can help you improve your financial picture, really impact the lives of many all around the world to put them in a better financial position. So let's get into our compensation plan. The first thing what I wanted to do is go through some important disclaimers so that we have an understanding of what we can expect, what not to expect, so we're all on the same page when it comes to the proper expectations in building your SereniGy business. Now, this is a SereniGy educational compensation plan training. SereniGy wants to clearly state that there are no guarantees or implied earnings with the SereniGy compensation plan. Now, the purpose of the compensation plan training that I'm about to do is to just properly educate our SereniGy IBO so that they have a better understanding of how the SereniGy compensation plan works. This compensation plan training is not to be used for recruiting purposes whatsoever. Should prospects, which are non-SereniGy IBOs, view this training, they are to completely understand there are no guarantees of earnings with SereniGy's compensation plan. Any income earned will be a direct result of your personal efforts and the ability to produce results that generate income. Earning any significant amount of income in any business typically is going to require extraordinary amounts of efforts. So this is really just common sense, basic understanding when it comes to any business in general. But we want to really reiterate this with SereniGy because as I go through this training, there will be examples that I show you for the purposes of showing you how the compensation plan works that will be staggering as far as the amounts of income potential. And that's the key word, potential. So you have to literally go apply yourself and go out and earn whatever you make with our compensation plan, just like any other business. Now, this information operates under the protection of the First Amendment, which is freedom of speech. I want to be able to express myself. The company wants to be able to relate information out to folks so they have an understanding of how a company works and how the compensation plan works. Now, it's important that we choose a side here because there's two types of folks out there when it comes to making money. You got 97% of the population, you got 3% of the population. And this goes in any business, any industry. This is a world statistic. If you go study the book Think and Grow Rich, it breaks the population down into two groups. So let's talk about you choosing a side in SereniGy in regards to our compensation plan. 97% of the population works a job, which are used to working for wages, or self-employed. They get paid on their own efforts. Pretty much focuses on short term. These are paycheck to paycheck, week in, week out types of folks. They exchange time for money, typically are working for 40 years. And these folks here, this is the important part about our compensation plan. For the folks that fall into this category, most people can improve their lives with supplemental income of about $500 to $1,000 per month. Supplemental income means you're working a job or you have a self-employment type business and you want to supplement to take some stress off to add a little relief to your personal household income. And so that's what most of the people in the world would be attracted to. It's no different here in SereniGy. We have an incredible compensation plan. And as we go through the different ways we get paid to where you have that ability to really have a great chance of supplementing your income to improve your household's income. Now, that's if you're used to and you want to maintain at getting paid from your own personal efforts, meaning when you work, you get paid. Now, over here on the other side, we've got 3% of the population. These are folks that focus on building residual income. They want to build a system so that they can get paid over and over again off the work they've already done. That's what equals freedom. Now, these types of folks will focus on long-term results. They're willing to put up short-term pain to get long-term gain. And when we talk about short-term pain in SereniGy or most network marketing businesses, you're talking about 3 to 5 years of extraordinary types of efforts with your business. Now, 3%ers utilize the efforts of other people. They leverage time and money. They focus on retiring early. They focus on being financially free. And I want to underline the next statement. We're willing to work relentlessly until freedom is achieved. It's a no matter what mentality. It's not focused on short-term results. It's on the long-term outcome of putting in the short-term pain in order to get better, in order to get more efficient, in order to become more productive, and in order to make residual freedom income. So you choose a side with SereniGy. As we go through this compensation plan training, you should be able at the end of this training to know, okay, I fit in supplementing my income into that category, or I want to go for financial freedom, but I understand it's going to take me extraordinary efforts in order to achieve financial freedom. The one very nice component about our compensation plan as we go through showing you how to go build your income is that you can literally put together a team, and also from your personal efforts you can either or, whether it be from a team or from personal efforts or a combination of both, you can go out there and have a great strategy to replace your income, to replace the income of a full-time job. Most people say, well, what will it take in order for me to replace the income of a full-time job? Well, a strategy that we have here is a focus 2 hours per day, at least 5 days per week. So working your business 2 hours a day, 5 days per week, and focusing on doing what? Replacing your income. You have a great chance of doing that here with SereniGy if you really apply yourself. Now here's how it works. There's 12 ways to earn income: by drinking and sharing the SereniGy coffee products and also our tea products and our other life-changing products. 12 ways. What we want to do is teach you how to build a perpetual coffee cash machine for those of you that are going for financial freedom. For those that want to supplement, listen carefully, you can create a perpetual supplemental cash machine, coffee cash machine. So either way, I love how our program fits to whatever anyone wants to build. There's 12 ways to earn with SereniGy. We've got Retail Profits, our preferred customer program, Retailer's Advantage program, Q2 Maker Commission, 4-level launch program, which is our fast start program, top 20 sales pool program, residual team bonuses, which is like a binary or a dual team. If you're used to working in those type of systems, we just created another word, residual team bonus, because we want you to make what? Residual income. Residual team check match bonus off of anyone that you personally sponsor down through 8 levels. You can get a check match bonus off of their binary commissions, the residual team binary commissions, a car and expense bonus program, one of the best in the industry, luxury bonuses for spoiling the top producers in our company, multiple business center bonuses, so you can go out and actually earn additional business centers, global bonus pools, getting paid off the efforts of everyone in SereniGy globally. So let's start off with our retail sales program. This allows you to be able to earn income from friends, family, home parties, trade shows, kiosks, person to person, business to business. You can earn income so many different ways through our retail sales program, and understanding that customers are the foundation of the SereniGy compensation plan. No one makes any money unless products are sold. We don't get paid for just recruiting people. We don't get paid for just talking about the company. We get paid when products are literally sold. You can also get paid through your online retail website that you have here with SereniGy. So friends, family, home parties, trade shows, kiosks, the list goes on and on. Now the average SG retailer, let's talk about the average SG retailer, SereniGy retailer. Let's go through some simple theoretical examples. The average profit per customer that we found that most of our distributors are what we call IBOs, independent business owners. The average profit they make is around $15 per box. So if you take 3 boxes times 15, that's 45. Now, why do we come up with 3 boxes? Because the average coffee drinker drinks around 3 cups of coffee a day. So that's going to take about 3 to 4 boxes per month. That's around $45. So if you've got 10 customers in this example, that's going to be an extra $450 a month. If you got 20 customers, that's an extra $900 a month. If you got 100 customers, that's an extra $4,500 a month. So over the course of a year, with an extra $4,500 a month, that's over $54,000 a year. Now think about a person working a full-time job now. Most people on average don't make $50,000 or more dollars per year working a full-time job. So we can replace income just through our retail sales program. We can show people how to do that here, especially when you've got 80% of the population globally, over 5 billion coffee and tea drinkers around the world that are drinking coffee on average and tea on average of 3 to 5 cups a day. We have a real shot at going out there helping people replace their incomes. Again, there's no guarantees of earnings. You got to go do the work, but that's a great way to get paid. Now, what I love about the first way we get paid is that while a person's learning to build their business, while they're learning to build teams if they want to do that, they're able to make money, which is right now money. You can get started today. You can actually go pre-sell the product today. You can go collect money from folks today and let them know you got orders coming in for their coffee. And if they buy at least a box or two from you one time, you can be that they can become your preferred customer. They can literally become one of your key retail customers that you will service. You got so many ways to service your customers and literally have a chance at replacing income. Let's move on to the second way we get paid, our preferred customer program. In addition to retail sales, our preferred customer program allows you to earn CV, which is commissionable volume from the orders of all your preferred customers. So you're going to have folks that you have as retail customers. They're going to want to see if they can get some discounts. They can pay a membership fee with SereniGy and they can start getting products at wholesale, but you get paid commissionable volume off of all the orders that they make. So whenever anyone orders any product in SereniGy, there are points attached to it that we call CV, and you earn 10 to 15% off of those points in increments of 500 points on your left and right team. And we'll share that with you later on when we talk about the sixth way we get paid. But understand you can make money off of your preferred customers. Also, our Retailers Advantage program. This is the third way we get paid. SGIBOs and preferred customers earn rebate commissions on any single order they make that totals a specific CV amount in any given week. So any orders over 250 CV, a bulk order, a one-time order, is going to earn you a 5% rebate. Over 500 CV, a 7% rebate. Over 1,000 CV, a 10% rebate. Over 3,000 CV, a 15% rebate. So for example, if you order 1,000 CV, say you pick up a couple of cases of product, that typically is over 1,000 CV. If you get a couple of cases, what's going to happen is you're going to earn a 10% rebate in this example, which would be $100, and that's paid on your weekly checks that get either mailed out or also through our commission programs on our international levels that we pay via pay card or on online banking that we take into people's bank accounts. So there's several different ways we pay internationally. So this gets paid out every single week. That's the third way we get paid. The fourth way we get paid is our Q2 maker bonus. And I love this commission here because SGIBOs are rewarded additional commissions for helping their new personally sponsored IBOs become Q2 qualified within their first 7 days of becoming a SereniGy IBO. So here's how it works. You get started, you personally sponsor someone. They do at least 50 PV. The key is to help them personally sponsor 2 people within their first 7 days. And by doing so, you're going to earn a $25 commission every time you help someone you personally sponsor do just that within their first 7 days. So anytime you sponsor someone, your job, your goal, your commitment should be to get them Q2 qualified. You get a little commission spiff for helping them do what they should be doing anyway, which is beginning to build their business. Now, the most powerful fast start program in the industry we're going to go over right now, which is the fifth way we get paid, our 4-level launch product pack commission program. Every time a launch product pack is sold, and a launch product pack are our promotional packages that we put together for folks that want to fast start in building their business. And so you get paid every time you sell one of these packs. As long as you're an IBO in the company, you're going to earn a commission every time you sell either a bronze, silver, gold, or accelerator pack. Now, every time one of these packs is sold, up to 4 people get paid off of that one pack being sold. Now, if you're a rep, you receive a discounted LPP commission. So you want to get to the level of bronze as fast as possible. So the little asterisk there that you see next to the dollar amount. So when you see 10, 35, 70, and 100, those are the discounted commissions you make if you're a rep. Up above it, you see 15, 50, 100, and 150. Those are the commissions that you will earn if you sell that particular pack. And if you are a bronze or above. So if you're a qualified bronze or above, or you have purchased the bronze pack and you're within your grace period, anytime you sell a pack, you're going to be able to earn 15 for selling a bronze pack. You earn 50 for selling a silver pack. You earn $100 US for selling a gold pack. You earn $150 for selling an accelerator pack. So if you sold just one of each of the packs, so if you're a bronze or above and you sold just one of each of the packs, one bronze, one silver, one gold, one accelerator, during the course of an entire month, that would be an extra $315 for you. Now, if you personally go out and sponsor one person, I'm going to give you an example with just personally sponsoring one person. You sponsor one person, they sell one of each of the packs. Now, remember what 3%ers do. They leverage their time, they leverage their money, they utilize the efforts of other people. So if you just get one other person helping you build the business and they sell one of each of the packs, they're going to make 315. But notice you make 160 even though they sold one of each of the packs over the course of that month. Now, let's say they go duplicate you and they personally sponsor one person who goes out and sells one of each of the packs, one bronze, silver, gold, and accelerator. That person who sold the packs are going to earn 315. Their sponsor is going to get 160 if they're qualified, and you're going to pick up 100 from them selling the pack. Now, if that person sponsors one person and they sell one of each of the packs, you're going to earn a $60 commission off of that person. Now, you probably don't even know this person down here on level 4, but you're earning money even though they're doing the work. That's what can equal freedom. That can free up your time, that can free up your money. Then that's an example of one. And as you can see, when you total all the 4 levels up with everyone just selling one of each of the packs, and that's just one sponsor and one who are doing that, that's an extra $635 during the course of the month for you. But if you sponsor 5 who duplicates and sponsors 5 who sponsors 5, so 5, 25, 125, everybody's selling one of each of the packs over the course of the month. This is why we say this is the most powerful fast start program in the industry. Notice here, if you have 5 selling one, that pays you $800. If you have 25 selling one, that pays you potential $2,500 that month. If you have 125 on that next level selling one, you make an additional $7,500. Add this up, that's an extra $11,115 in this example. Now, if you got 5 doing it and you continue to sponsor people, say you sponsor 10 who go out and sponsor 10 who sponsor 10. So 10, 100, 1,000. Everybody's selling just one of each of the packs. One bronze, one silver, one gold, one accelerator over the course of the month. 10 doing that will pay you an extra $1,600 potential dollars. 100 is going to pay you an extra $10,000 if they're just selling one of each of the packs. And then if 1,000 are selling one of each of the packs, it'll pay you an additional 60,000 in this example that month, over $71,000. So $71,915. That's why I've got to stop at this point and go back and remind you about the disclaimer I said in the beginning, where there are no guarantees of income. This is for educational purposes only, because when we start talking about this type of money, most people, they just get staggered. They can't believe the potential there. But I'm telling you, these are real opportunities if you go out and do the work and actually produce these results. So the key is learning to produce the results. Now, at the same time, I want to share with you that you've got to make sure you're qualified to pick up these levels, because a bronze associate gets 1 level of pay. Silver associates and higher, they pick up at least 2 levels of pay. Gold associates get 3 levels of pay. And if you have purchased the accelerator pack, or you are a fully qualified platinum associate or above, you always get 4 levels. Why do I take the time to tell you this? Because you're going to have people, if you're building the business that you sponsor, who will sponsor people who will sponsor people. And if they're selling packs, I want to make sure you understand that unless you have the accelerator pack that you purchase, or you're a fully qualified platinum associate or higher, you're not going to pick up all 4 levels. So until you're at least an accelerator pack qualified associate or are a platinum associate or higher, you're leaving money on the table if you have these multiple levels selling packs. Understand that. This is the most powerful fast start program in the industry, and it shows you the power of building a team. So let's move on to the next example here, showing you how it actually works. So let's say you're distributor number 4 here in this example, and you sell an accelerator pack to distributor number 5. You earn $150 because you sold it. Your sponsor or the first qualified person above you picks up 75. The next qualified person picks up 50. The next qualified person picks up 25. Now, let's say you're distributor number 1 instead of distributor number 4, and you've got people that you sponsored who sponsor people who are selling product packages. Now you would pick up the 25 instead of the 150, but it wasn't from your efforts, it was from the efforts of other people. Now what if number 2 and number 3 were not qualified? This fast start program compresses, so you will pick up the 75 and the 50 if number 2 and number 3 are not qualified. That's why you need to encourage your team to make sure they're qualified. But if they're not paying attention and they're not interested in getting qualified and building the business on a serious level, well, you get rewarded through compression of picking up those extra bonuses. Very strong. The next way we get paid, which is number 6, is our top 20 sales program. 1% of all the company's global CV goes into a pool. That means out of all the countries we've got open right now at the recording of this video, we have 39 countries open around the world. Any one of these 39 countries that order product, there's CV. 1% of the CV goes into a pool. Now, based upon the package that you sell, if you sell a bronze pack, you start earning points. You sell a silver pack, you earn more points. So you notice a bronze pack that you sell, you will earn you 1 point. A silver pack that you sell earns you 3. If you sell a gold pack, that's 4 points. If you sell an accelerator pack, that's 5 points. Now, in the countries that we have founder packs available, there's 7 points attached to any founder packs that are sold. Now, during the course of a month, 1% of the CV goes in the pool. We take the top 20 IBOs around the world who have the most points that they've accumulated during the course of the month, and they get to split up that 1% pool, and they get to earn more based upon them earning more points. Strong, because the person that got started from day one can get paid the first month on all the entire sales in the company globally if they're out here hustling and they're selling the accelerator packs and the gold packs and silver and bronze packs. They're moving our LPPs. They can get rewarded from doing so. I love that. And let's talk about our weekly pay potential. Our compensation plan is so powerful that we have to put some caps on the different levels until you reach black diamond or above. That's how powerful this plan is. So pay attention whenever you hear that a plan has to put a cap on it. That probably means the pay plan is explosive, has explosive potential. And so we've got to limit the amount of money a person can make per week until they earn a higher rank. That means you can earn more money because of the way our compensation plan works. So our bronze associates earn up to $500 per week. Our silver associates up to $1,000 per week. Our gold associates up to $1,500 a week. Our platinum associates up to $3,000 per week. Our directors can earn up to $6,000 a week. Our regional directors can earn up to $8,000 a week. Our executive marketing directors up to our diamond IMDs can earn $10,000 to $30,000 per week. And once you hit the level of black diamond and higher, you can go to unlimited weekly commission potential here. Now, in order to activate and qualify for residual team bonuses, which we're going to talk about, because now we're getting into the bonus portion of our compensation plan. In order to activate and get involved in these bonuses, you must have a minimum of 50 CV of personal volume that's went through your business center. So either you purchased it or one of your online retail customers purchased through your online retail website. And also, you have to personally enroll 2 IBOs or preferred customers who generate at least 50 CV each every single month, one on your right team, one on your left team. SG IBOs will be paid up to 15% of the lesser leg volume to an unlimited depth in sales increments of 500 CV on the weak leg volume. That's what the WLV stands for, your weak leg volume. You'll have 2 teams. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm just preparing you now. Any unpaid volume on your stronger team will be carried forward to the next week so long as your rank qualification requirements are met. Making sure you have 50 CV that you've ordered and 50 on your left and right that you personally sponsored. Now, the residual team bonus, let's get into it. This is based on the power of two. You have two teams associated with your residual team bonus. You have a left team and a right team. You're going to earn 10 to 15% of the total group sales volume, commissionable volume of your lesser leg volume. In this example here, there's you sponsor one on the left, one on the right. Both have 50 CV at least. That makes you Q2 qualify. Remember that. They begin to duplicate. So these two, they start sponsoring people. Now, let's say if you sponsor a third person. Say you sponsored right away this person here left and one person on the right. And say you sponsored a third person. The third person would have to either go underneath this person on your left or underneath this person on the right. That creates teamwork. And that's how the residual team or the binary works. That's why it's so powerful, because you have to place people under people after your second person. And the people that get placed under you, you get credit for the volume. Now, can we see the explosiveness of this? That's why we have to put pay caps on it, because when you can get credit in volume for people that you didn't even place on your team, then there has to be some limitations that you set to encourage the right behavior from everyone that's getting paid in this residual team. Now, the power of two. Let's talk about the power of two. Say you've got one on your left, one on your right. Each are just doing the minimum of 50 CV. Well, you're going to make at least 10% of that. That's $5 in this example. And that $5 is going to bank until you hit at least $50. It pays out every time it accumulates to $50. So let's say that the two people, the one left, one right, they duplicate. So on your second month, I'm just giving you a monthly example. You don't have to wait a month. You can do this in a day. You can do this in hours. But we're giving you a simple theoretical slow example of getting two over the course of 12 months. So you notice here in the second month, you picked up a couple of folks here who are all just doing 50 CV. So now you got a total of four, two left, two right. That pays you an extra $15, and this starts to accumulate. Third month, you got four on each side who are doing 50 CV. Now you get paid $35. Fourth month, you got eight on each side who are doing just 50 CV. Which is that? What is that? Two to four boxes of coffee, depending on the country you're in. That's 50 CV each, 400 on each side. You're accumulating to $75 here. Now that's just a 4-month example. Is that possible? Is that something that's just far reaching? Well, everybody that's probably viewing this is going to say, no, that's possible, because you got 5 billion coffee drinkers. All we're doing is getting them to switch what they're drinking. Watch the power of this. If you can do it through month 4, well, guess what? Just keep letting it duplicate. Keep teaching two to get two to get two. Watch what happens down here at month 12. Now you're jumping to about $20,000 plus per month in this simple theoretical example. But again, you get paid 10 to 15%. So on that same volume, you can get paid more money doing the same work. It's just the higher up you get into the compensation plan, the higher rank you achieve, the more money you're going to make for doing the same exact work. So go to work. Again, go back to the disclaimer. No guarantees of the money you can make, and you can understand why we have to let people know that there are no guarantees, because when you start seeing these staggering types of numbers, and people see the simplicity of it. Of course, when you see 50 CV on your left and right team, which is around 2 to 4 boxes of coffee, everyone that's viewing this is going, that is so possible. It's incredible. And everyone is seeing this has got to be saying, well, everybody should see this. Well, everybody's not going to understand it. Everybody won't get it, because you're always going to have 97% of the population and 3%. 97% of the population are pretty much going to work for the 3%. Why? Because of the programming that people go through their educational system. They don't understand real freedom, which comes from residual income. So if this looks different to you, it doesn't mean it's not possible. It means it's just different. And if you do the volume, you're going to get paid the money. If you meet the qualifications, you're going to get paid the money. So I want to share the potential with you. I want to share it with you so you see how strong this is. Now I want to make a special note here. Look here at month 8, because I'm going to come back and kind of talk about this. Month 8, everybody here, you got 128 on your left, 128 on your right team doing 50 CV. That's an extra $1,200 to $1,900 a month. See, that's not a lot in order to make that extra $1,200. Look right here at month 7 in this example here. That's over $500 a month. That's $635 a month. Look at what can happen there for the average person just getting a couple of coffee drinkers to get a couple of coffee drinkers and meeting some other minor requirements. It can just be explosive for you. So remember what it takes here to make that extra $500 to $1,000 a month just from the residual team. on top of retail commissions, on top of your other bonuses and commissions that we've just already talked about. So let's move on to the most powerful bonus, which is our check match bonus. This bonus allows you to earn an additional, notice the keyword, additional check match bonus that is based on the performance of distributors that you personally sponsored and the IBOs that they've sponsored all the way through 8 generation levels. So whenever you sponsor someone personally, that person is considered your first level. So if you sponsor 10 people, that would be 10 people on your first level for check match bonus purposes. This has nothing to do whatsoever as far as the levels are concerned with the binary. People are falling in the binary. You got two teams, one left, one right. They're falling, and the computer's keeping track of those people. But as far as for check match bonus purposes, anytime you sponsor someone, wherever they fall in the binary is irrelevant. They're going to be considered front level or on your first level for check match bonus purposes. Anytime one of your personally sponsored people sponsors someone, that person that they sponsor will be on your second level. It will be their first level. So as that continues to duplicate, you're going to get paid check match bonuses down through 8 levels if you're qualified at the higher rank. So the higher the rank you get, the more check match bonuses you're going to achieve. You make 10 to 25% check match bonus on your first levels checks. So whatever they earn in that binary, remember we saw the screen before, whatever they earn in the binary, you're going to get paid those check match bonuses. So when they go back, I'm just going to go back here one screen here. As these folks here start to earn in the binary, whatever these amounts are they're earning, you're going to get paid 10 to 25% of a check match bonus if they're on your first level, and you're qualified because you have to be at least a silver associate or higher in order to get check match bonuses. So we'll go over that so you understand how simple this is, but it requires some work. Now the second level all the way through the fifth level picks up a 10% check match. The sixth level gets 9%, seventh level gets 8%, eighth level you pick up 1 to 8% depending on what level of black diamond, or I should say of diamond that you are. So whether you're a diamond all the way to black diamond, a crown black diamond, you start picking up more percentages there. And here's the breakdown of the chart. You notice silver associates, they pick up 1 level. Gold associates pick up 2 levels of check match. Platinum associates pick up 3 levels. Directors pick up 4 levels. Regional directors pick up 5 levels. Executive marketing directors, they pick up 6 levels. National marketing directors pick up 7 levels. Diamond IMDs pick up 8 levels here, and this 1% goes up to 8% as you go up to higher levels of diamond IMD. Again, from black diamond all the way up to your different levels of crown diamond, you can earn up to 8% on that 8th level. This can be staggering, and I'll give you a simple theoretical example of how this works. Let's say you go out there and you personally sponsor 10 people, and each one of the 10 people, they earn in the residual team, in the binary, they earn just $1,000 a month. And let's say you're a silver associate or higher. Now you can pick up 10% of this, which is an extra $1,000 per month. Now remember the pay caps. I want to kind of bring that back to you, because you can make, if in the example of a silver, you can make up to $1,000 per week. So notice you'd be able to get paid this because you can make up to what, $4,000 per month. So you'd be able to get paid that as a silver associate. Now again, you can see the importance of getting up to the higher ranks, because as people start to duplicate, you don't want to miss check match bonuses because it can add up quickly. And a lot of times when you start to grab the concept of real residual income and multiplication, a lot of times you won't know where all the money's coming from in your team as you begin to go build. The potential is incredible. So the second level, let's say the 10 duplicate you and they go get 10. That's 100 who are all earning, say, $1,000 a month in the binary. You're going to make 10% of that, which is $10,000 that month. And again, you're going to make it potentially depending on where you're qualified at. Again, here, If the 100 go out and sponsor 10 each, who are all earning 1,000 a month, companies paying out in this example about $1 million in commissions. You're going to pick up 10% of that $1 million in commissions as a check match bonus, which will pay you $100,000 that month. Go back to your disclaimer again, because we have to say there's no guarantees of income, but the potential is what people have to see here. And that's why we have to reiterate it. Now can you understand, when I start going into these simple theoretical examples, how some people can get just blown away and excited, and start to go crazy and say, man, look at the potential here. They've never seen anything like this before. That's why, as the founder and CEO, I'm taking the time to break this down very simply for you, and manage your expectations. You would have to do some serious work to earn some of these higher levels of commissions. Extraordinary, off the charts. Most people will never do that type of work, but I tell you what, when I saw the potential in this industry, I knew I was going to go after it. And again, this goes on down through 8 levels. You do the math. As that begins to duplicate, it's staggering. We have a car and expense bonus. Once you reach the level of director and above, you start picking up a car and expense bonus that you can spend however you like. If you want to spend it on a car payment, knock out a car payment, that's up to you. If you want to use it to build your business more, whether you're renting hotel rooms or you're traveling, whatever, you can use this as an expense. So our directors and regional directors pick up $500 a month. Our executive marketing directors and diamond IMDs pick up $750 to $1,000 a month. Our black diamonds pick up $1,500 a month. Our Crown Diamond ranks pick up, our Crown Diamond IMDs pick up $2,000 per month. I'm so proud of this card expense bonus because it's one of the strongest in the entire industry. Our luxury bonus, the 10th way we get paid. This bonus is reserved for the Black Diamond IMD. So once your organization is doing over $600,000 a month in volume, you start getting involved into the black diamond status, and now we deal with major cash bonuses, exotic vacations, shopping sprees, luxury spa treatments, extravagant jewelry, jet credits, and more different ways to spoil our top producers are coming. Now sometimes we take this and we will pay this luxury bonus to the lower ranks, the folks that have reached, and we've even went as low as down to director and above and paid out some cash bonuses and some expensive trips, exotic vacations. We went to Maui a couple of times. We're going to Paris here in the summer of 2012. So we're going to do a lot of great things for our top producers. So get to the top. Additional business centers. Once you all right, you hit the level of fully qualified executive marketing director 2 months in a row, you get an additional business center. So there's you here. You went out and built a left and a right team. Your team is growing here underneath you. You hit executive marketing director 2 months in a row, you get U2. And so U2 means you can go build just one side and start picking up two checks. You go national marketing director 3 months in a row, you get U3. You go now all of a sudden you just got to build one side here and you pick up three checks. You go Diamond IMD, so Diamond International Marketing Director, 4 months in a row, you pick up U4. Now you go just build one side here. For example, on that right side, you're going to pick up four checks. Now, again, in your back office is a complete breakdown of exactly how this works, but just understand as you start to get into the executive marketing director ranks and higher, it can be so lucrative that it's staggering. Let's go over to our global bonus pool, the 12th and final way we get paid. We take 3% of all the global sales, CV, commissionable volume around the globe, out of all these countries we're opened up in. We stick it in a pool. Our executive marketing directors up to Diamond IMD, they get a 0.5% of the 3% that they get to split up. Black Diamond IMDs get 1% of that 3% they get to split up. The Crown Black Diamond IMDs pick up 1.5% of that 3%. So they get half that pool that they get to split up between themselves on everyone. So once you hit executive marketing director and above, everybody in the company is a part of your organization. You're getting paid on everyone. So whenever you see SereniGy distributors, make sure you're always edifying and uplifting one another, because if you're planning on being at the top of the company, everybody's a part of your organization and you want to see them do well because you make more money. Once you earn $100,000 or more within a 12-month period, you get one of our incredible rings. So we have a $100,000 ring, $250,000 ring, $500,000 ring, and a $1 million annual earner ring. So you've got a choice here to figure out how much money you want to make, how fast. Again, we would have to say that these are for the folks that are going out to extraordinary efforts. But we would just want to let you know that we're here to reward you, to spoil those people, and to recognize those folks and give them the encouragement and all the recognition that they deserve for going above and beyond by giving them a powerhouse rank. Now let's talk about how do you get up to the higher ranks? How do you achieve higher ranks? Our rank qualification requirements is real simple when you understand uh, the flow here. So this is a cheat sheet here for you, a rank advancement cheat sheet that goes over pretty much everything I've already discussed here. It talks about going from a rep all the way to a diamond. It talks about how much volume is required to do this. It also talks about what comes along with it, how much you can make per week, how many levels of check match bonuses that you pick up, and also the global bonus pool and the additional business center as you go up to Diamond IMD. And then there's above Diamond IMD, you get to the black IMD status, which you can figure all that out from the back office. Very simple. But the bottom line here, you get started, you start doing volume, you move up the ranks. And we're going to put this chart also in the back office under the SG Resource Center under the training tab. So you got this cheat sheet so that you can print out too to keep track of yourself and your team going up the ranks. Let's get into it. There's three types of volume. You really want to understand these three types of volume. Personal qualifying volume, that's your PV. These are purchases from you that you personally make, plus purchases made by your online retail customers. So if someone goes to your website and they purchase retail from there, it's just as if you did it. So this helps you reach your personal purchase requirements. Pay, this is what you get paid on, which is the binary group volume. This is your residual team, the two-team structure. If you look in your back office, you go to SG team reports, you're going to see your left and your right team. Any names you see there means they're a part of your binary group. And if they order product, there's CV that goes there. And as they order product, and every time you have 500 CV on your left team and 500 CV on your right team, the computer's going to pay you 10% of the lesser leg that's growing there. So for example, if you had over here 1200 in CV on your left team and you had 500 on your right team, 500 would be your lesser growing team. It's going to pay you 10% up to 15%. So it's going to pay you $50 to $75 off of this 500. It will take 500 away to deduct this from this side. So 1200 minus 500 would leave 700. So you'd have 700 bank volume that's waiting for you to have another 500 come from over here to pay you another commission. Now this goes on to an unlimited depth. And this includes all the IBOs on your team and all their customers. So all their preferred customers, their retail customers, all their IBOs, all that goes into that pool. So you can see why we had to have those caps there, because that thing can get spinning quickly. Those $50, $60, and $75 can start spinning very rapidly. Now, to qualify to move up to the higher ranks, this is based on your personal enrollment group volume. Personal enrollment group, catch the word here, personal. This means people that you personally sponsored. Anytime you bring someone into the company that you personally sponsored, they create what's called a new leg. They're part of your personal enrollment group volume. If someone was placed in your team up here in the binary, say your sponsor up here, they sponsored someone that fell into your organization, that person is not part of your personal enrollment group, so their volume would not help you qualify. You could get paid off of their volume, but you would not be able to rank advance for qualification purposes off their volume. So make sure you understand that. So the binary group volume, that includes purchases made by anyone in your binary team or residual team. The personal enrollment group volume includes you and your personal enrollment tree. So any orders that you make count towards your qualifications to go higher in the rank. Anyone that you personally sponsor, so forth and so on, whatever orders they make, that means purchases made by IBOs you personally sponsor and IBOs they personally sponsor and so on. All those orders count towards helping you qualify to higher ranks. Now, residual team check match bonus, we just want to reiterate a couple of things. You must be on at least 100 PV, successful auto ship. Not that you set your auto ship up, but you have to have a successful auto ship. When you go on your dashboard, you can see if you had a successful auto ship run. It'll tell you It'll say successful or not successful. Very important you understand that that has to happen every month. Our current auto ship runs 6 times per month, every 5 days, 1st, 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, and 25th of every month. We're looking to add more days. As of now, at the time of this recording, it runs 6 times per month. Now, you must be the paid rank of silver associate or above. Reps and bronze associates do not make any check match bonuses. Now, in some countries, the auto ship requirement is not there. There's some countries that we legally cannot require you to have an auto ship to get paid certain bonuses. So that's in a very few amount of countries. Most countries have to have a 100 PV auto ship. Now, the countries that don't require the auto ship, you at least still have to have the 100 PV during the course of the month. Now, remember the check match bonus, remember the potential, so you don't want to miss that because it's the most powerful way that we get paid. So make sure you've got your auto ship set up of at least 100 PV or higher. Let's go through some of the rank qualifications here. Preferred customer. Preferred customers are able to continue to order products at the wholesale pricing as long as they place cumulative orders totaling at least 50 PV over a 12-month period. So when a person becomes a preferred customer, they've got 12 months to do at least 50 PV, which is around 3 or 4 boxes, 2 to 4 boxes of coffee, depending on the country you're in. You got to do that over the course of a year. Every year there is an enrollment reoccurring fee. So that's an annual fee for everyone, preferred customers and IBOs. Check your back office. Depends on what country you're in or what rank you're at on the yearly enrollment fee and the renewal fee that you will pay. Okay. Now the rank of preferred customer will be maintained as long as they do that following at least 50 PV over the course of a year. Now, being a preferred customer, you're not allowed to earn commissions. You can't enroll others. You cannot have a replicated website, and you can't promote to higher ranks. Preferred customers must also log in at the company website, SereniGy.com, or you can go log in from your sponsor's website if you're a preferred customer. Now, representative, this is the starting rank for the company's IBOs. Only a successful enrollment of an SG virtual business kit is required to obtain this rank. So that's $39, $49 or somewhere in that range depending on what country you're in for the virtual business kit. Very important kit. It's in your back office. You can download it. You can print off brochures and get a lot of great training information from that virtual business kit. Now, to maintain the status of an SGIBO, one simply has to place a minimum of 50 PV every single month. I'm going to reiterate this. It has to happen every single month. Now, the month a person purchases a pack, for example, a bronze pack or higher, that month, that's their qualifying purchase. So there's no packs that we have that are less than 50 PV. So they've already met that requirement. So they've got the next month in order to make sure they maintain that 50 PV. If a person does not have 50 PV in the course of a calendar month, they will revert to a preferred customer. If a person wants to come back to being an IBO, they have to pay a $9.95 reactivation fee. Any organization, I want to state this, if a person is an IBO and they move down to the rank of preferred customer, their personal enrollment group rolls up to the next person. They lose the group, all their points flush, they lose all of the benefits that comes along with participating in the compensation plan. So a person does not want to go back to preferred customer if they're planning on building an organization. And that's what I love about our company, having just a minimal requirement of 50 PV when most people drink coffee and tea anyway, or drink water with we have water products here in the USA and Canada and soon around the world. We have incredible capsule products, and our product line is going to continue to expand. So there's really no reason for a person not to engage and have at least 50 PV every month if they're planning on being a independent business owner. They need to run a business, which is a distributor. We want folks distributing. Let's move on to Q2 qualified. What does this mean? This allows one to start accumulating and storing volume in the residual team. In order to obtain this rank, an IBO must do the following: have at least 50 PV during the calendar month and be binary qualified, having personally sponsored one IBO on their left and right team, who each have 50 PV during the course of the month. Q2s do not earn residual team commissions. No binary commissions are paid to Q2s, but a Q2 gets to accumulate, they get to store volume until they reach the rank of bronze or higher, then they can start earning commissions. Very, very important. The Q2s in our companies are crucial when it comes to people being able to earn money because no binary points start to accumulate or no volume gets stored until a person reaches Q2. We prefer a person hit that level within their first 48 hours. A lot of folks will do it within their first day so that they can take advantage of people that might be falling into their organization because you never know when someone's going to land there. Now, bronze associate. To obtain the rank of bronze associate, you must have met the qualifications to be Q2 qualified, which means you had to have at least 50 PV during the course of the month. Also, you have to have at least 2,000 enrollment tree group qualifying volume in the monthly qualification period with no more than 1,000 group volume coming from any single enrollment leg. Remember, we talked about what equals a leg. Anytime you personally sponsor someone and then they begin to sponsor people, that's one leg through infinity. So that is someone sponsors someone who sponsors someone who sponsors someone. And that goes 40 levels deep. That's still one leg. And that entire leg, any orders that come through counts towards your qualifying volume. In this example, becoming a bronze, you're looking for at least 1,000 coming out of that leg. Now, if you personally place an order of 1,000, that's going to help you qualify because you count as one leg for you. Any orders you personally make helps you qualify. Kind of give you an example how it breaks down. To become a bronze, we're looking for 2,000 in volume. Say you personally sponsor 3 people, so they're all on your front level. Now you've got one on your left. I'm sorry, you got this person here that you see here on the left side here, 2,000 in volume, say they've ordered. You can't use any more than 1,000 from any one leg. So all the people in this leg that's ordering equal 2,000. You can use 1,000 of that for qualifying, plus 700 is 1,700, plus 500 is 2,200. So you have over 2,000 in volume. As long as you have your 50 PV order in, you would be a fully qualified bronze associate. This is the backbone of the entire comp plan, helping people reach fully qualified bronze associates. You're always going to be looking to have folks that are qualified bronze legs in your team. You're going to be looking for it from the time we go to silver associate and higher. You're going to see it right now. You have to start adding folks and having legs that are fully qualified bronze legs. To obtain the rank of silver associate, you must have met the qualifications to become a bronze associate. You must have at least 100 PV. So instead of 50 PV, notice there's a bump here to 100 PV per month. Must have at least 5,000 in group qualifying volume in the calendar month with no more than 2,000 in group volume coming from any single enrollment tree leg. And you must have a minimum of one leg that has a fully qualified bronze in it. So notice you're now having to help people become successful. This compensation plan is built to reward the right behavior and create freedom. And a lot of folks will go, okay, I'm trying to understand the qualifications. Well, I'm explaining it to you clearly here. Number one. Number two, the qualifications we have, they lead you to freedom. So they're put there so that you can walk away eventually and not have to continue to do this forever. So silver associates, you need that 5,000 in volume. Remember, you can't use any more than 2,000 from any one leg. So out of this leg that did 3,000, you can use 2,000 here plus this 2,000 here, which is 4,000 plus 1,000. What does that equal? 5,000. Now what are you looking for? You got to have your 100 PV in your business center. Plus, you need one of these legs to have a fully qualified bronze in it. So remember your qualifications from bronze. You're going to start duplicating and helping your team do so. To become a gold associate, you have to have met the qualifications. To become a silver associate, you need 100 PV as well. 10,000 enrollment group volume is the requirement for gold associates with no more than 4,000 coming from any one leg. And you have to have 2 personal enrollment tree legs that have a fully qualified bronze associate. Now, remember I said legs, not personally sponsored. So the person that you personally sponsored, they don't necessarily have to be the fully qualified bronze. It can be someone in that entire leg that's done it, and you get credit for it. Now to become a gold, again, we're looking for 10,000. No more than 4,000 from any one leg. So out of this leg that has 6,000, we can use 4,000. The next leg has 3, that's 7. Plus the 2,000, that's 9,000. Notice we don't have the 10,000 here. So what do? We can either go sponsor more people, we can get more volume from one of these two legs, or we can place our own personal order of say like 1,000 CV as well, or QV as well, and that will get us to 10,000. Then we're looking for our two bronze legs. We want to help two people in one of each of these legs hit the fully qualified bronze rank so that we can become a fully qualified gold. When we go to platinum associate, you must have met the qualifications to become a gold associate, have 100 PV as well, must have at least 15,000 enrollment group volume with you and your entire team, and you have to have no more than 6,000 coming from any one leg. So you can't have any more than 6,000 from any one leg, and you need a minimum of 3 legs that have a fully qualified bronze in it. So we're looking for 15,000 here in this example. We can't use any more than 6,000 from any one leg. So we can take 6 out of this 8 that we can use, plus this 7, right? What can we use here? We can use 6. So 6 from this 8,000 leg, we can use 6 from this 7,000 leg. That gives us 12,000. Plus, we can use all of this 5,000. That equals 17,000. We've exceeded the 15,000 requirement. Now what are we looking for? To have our own 100 PV order, and we need 3 bronze legs here. So out of these legs here, we need to help 3 people hit the level of bronze, which is at 2,000 in volume, no more than 1,000 from any one leg. Now we move up to director. This is where I really consider a freedom movement. This is when I'm looking at folks that are saying, okay, I'm ready for freedom. Now, to become a fully qualified director, you have to have met the qualifications to become a platinum associate. Now we have another bump here. You need at least 200 PV in a calendar month of that you've ordered. You must have at least 20,000 enrollment group volume with no more than 8,000 coming from any one leg. And you have to have 4 legs that have a fully qualified bronze in that leg. The goal here is we're looking for 20,000, no more than 8,000 coming from any one leg. So out of this 12,000 leg, what can we use? We can use 8 here, we can use 4 here, that's 12, plus 2, that's 14, plus we can use 8 from this 10, that's 24. We've exceeded the 20,000. So we are a director if we have our 200 PV and if we have 4 fully qualified bronze legs. So again, remember I said you're always going to be looking to help people hit bronze so that you can move up the ranks higher too. To become a fully qualified regional director, you have to have met the qualifications to become a director, must have at least 200 PV as well and ordered, and you have to have 30,000 enrollment group volume with no more than 12,000 coming from any one leg. You have to have 5 personal enrollment tree legs that have at least a fully qualified bronze associate or above. What are we looking for? 30,000, no more than 12,000 coming from any one leg. We look at this 20,000 leg. We can take 12 here. We can take this entire 10. So 12 plus 10 is 22, plus 6 we can use is 28, and then we can take another 12 from here. So we've exceeded the 30,000 because we're up at 40,000 in this example. And so now we're looking to make sure we have our 200 order. We need 5 bronze legs. Notice we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to have personally sponsored another leg or multiple legs. See, the more legs, the more people you sponsor, the more legs you have, the better chance you have at folks doing group volume and people having a fully qualified bronze in it. So you're going to need to personally sponsor another leg here in this example. Let's move on to executive marketing director, another breaking point. So as an executive marketing director, remember you get involved in the global bonus pool. So now you're starting to get paid on the entire company. Once you're here as an executive marketing director and to get paid in the pool, you have to be there for 2 consecutive months. So your first month you hit executive marketing director, now you're eligible for the pool. Starting from the second month on that you qualify executive marketing director, you get paid there for the rest of the time as long as you stay there. If you ever fall back for being executive marketing director, then you got to go requalify to come back in the pool, put a month in, then you get paid the additional month. Let's go over the requirements for executive marketing director. 200 PV, along with already have met the requirements for regional director. You have to have 60,000 enrollment group volume, no more than 20,000 group volume coming from any one leg. You must have a minimum of 6 bronze legs. So bronze qualified legs. So you need 6 legs that has a fully qualified bronze. And now you got another additional requirement here. You got to have at least one director leg, a fully qualified director in one of your legs. Now I see it's rewarding you. It's creating more stability for you as you have people hitting higher ranks in your organization. That's going to create stability for you. You're looking for 60,000 here. Remember, no more than 20,000 from any one leg. Out of this 24,000 leg, you can use 20,000. Plus, I can use that entire 16,000. So that's 20 plus 16 is 36. Plus this 10 is 46. We can take 20 here. We got 66. More than the 60,000. We've met the group volume requirement. We need our 200 personal volume. We need 6 bronze legs. That means we got to sponsor more legs. We've only got 4 here. We need at least 2 more legs. Again, sponsor multiple legs. And you need to have one of these legs that has a director in it. Remember, it takes 20,000 in group volume to become a director along with the bronze requirements. So you want to help one of these legs hit fully qualified director so that you can rank advance. To become a national marketing director, you have to have met the qualifications to become an executive marketing director. Still have that 200 PV requirement. You need 120,000 in enrollment group volume from your entire team with no more than 40,000 coming from one leg. And you must have met the qualifications of having seven fully qualified bronze legs, and you have to have an additional director leg. So you need 2 fully qualified director legs. Now you can use no more than 40,000 out of the volume coming from these legs. We're looking for 120,000. Another little side note I want to make. People ask, well, what happens to this additional volume that I can't use as far as getting qualified? Well, you still get paid on it in the residual team. So you're still getting paid on the volume. You just are able to use it for qualification purposes. So the volume's still there to pay you, but it's not there to qualify you if it goes past what is required here. So you've got 40,000 that you can use out of this 48,000. So you can use out of this 32 the entire 32. So that's 72,000 plus your 24,000, and then you can use another 40 out of this 50. That's over 120,000. So you've met this requirement here. Now what are you looking for to make sure you have your 200 PV? You need 7 bronze legs. So you'll have to have sponsored more legs, and you want to help 2 of these legs that you sponsored somewhere in there have a fully qualified director in 2 of the legs. Let's move up to the next breaking point, which is international marketing director. This is our diamond level and above. Now we start getting into our diamond levels and above. To become a diamond international marketing director, you must have met the qualifications to become a national marketing director, must have at least 200 PV in the calendar month, 320,000 enrollment group volume with no more than 100,000 in group volume coming from any one leg. You need 8 fully qualified bronze legs. You need 3 fully qualified director legs. So you can use 100,000 maximum per leg that you sponsored. So out of this 110,000 leg, you can use 100 here. This next leg has 100, so that's 200. Has 50, that's 250. We can use 100 of this 140, so that gives us 350,000. We exceeded the 320,000 requirement that we're looking for here. So we've met that. We need our 200 PV. We need our 8 bronze legs, means we have to sponsor more legs that we during the course of that month, and we need 3 director legs. So out of these legs doing volume, we need 3 of these legs that have done the requirements to become a fully qualified director. Now, our black diamond IMDs and above. This is when your organization starts doing 600,000 plus a month, and you go all the way up to quad crown black diamond. So there's 4 diamonds there. You notice. So you're quad crown black diamond. Now, see the full compensation plan details located in your SG back office to understand, but it's just progressive. You just start adding more bronze legs, adding more director legs, and the bottom line is to get to the top of this compensation plan, you're going to need 10 fully qualified director legs. So 10 legs that are doing at least 20,000 in volume in those legs. So that's going to give you director legs. Plus, you have to meet the entire group volume requirement to get to the top of the comp plan. All those breakdowns are in the back, but people say, well, what's the bottom line? Go develop 10 fully qualified director legs. How do you do that? I have a philosophy and a strategy. I tell people, go out and personally sponsor 20 people on your left team, sponsor 20 people on your right team, and have them purchase packs, at least a bronze pack or higher. Teach 10 of the people that you sponsored. So the 20 on your left, 20 on your right to do the same thing with at least 5 on your left, 5 of them being on your right. So out of the 10, have 5 on your right, 5 on your left that have also personally sponsored 20 on their left, 20 on their right, and then they're teaching 10 of their people, 5 left and 5 right, to do the same. If you just simply duplicate that, along with showing the plan to 2,000 people. I always say 2,000 people. Now, how do we get to 2,000 people? One-on-ones, people you bump into, you sit down and make appointments. The fastest way to get there is group presentations, we call CJMs. So once you get a coffee and jazz mixer together, a CJM, that gives you more and more people. And then your people are bringing people, which are counting towards your 2,000 exposures. That's the fastest way to get to the top of the compensation plan in a nutshell. So duplicate that with your teams. Very simple to execute, but hard work. You have to get after it. Now, here's a strategy to get your business off the ground. Things you'll want to focus on right away to get your feet wet and get you moving. First of all, focus on making $500 in retail profit your first month. Knock that out your first month and make sure you do that every month. That should be a goal for you and everyone on your team so that you can at least supplement your income. That should be your worst case scenario is you supplement your income with at least $500 or more. That's selling around 34 boxes of coffee at around $15 profit per box. Coffee or tea or any of our other products, get that done. The second thing, get Q2 qualified within 48 hours. So you're focused on making that 500 retail profit, but while you're doing that, at the same time, within your first 48 hours, you want to make sure that you are Q2 qualified, meaning you personally sponsor one IBO on your left and right team that has 50 PV, and so that way you're accumulating and storing volume. The next thing you want to focus on is that within your first 2 weeks, get to fully qualified bronze. Again, these are strategies. These are not have-tos. These are just some strategies that will help you advance quickly through the compensation plan. That means build a group, 2,000 group sales volume. Now, what's unique about this is if someone buys a silver pack, for example, that's $498. It comes with 500 qualifying volume. So if you had 4 people doing the silver packs, that would be 2,000 group volume. Well, you can do that within your first 2 weeks. What if you had a gold pack? A gold pack is $998, but it comes with 1,000 QV. So if you sold 2 gold packs, one on your left team, one on your right team, during your first 2 weeks, you'd be a fully qualified bronze. So it's pretty simple when you look at a way to get there. If you sold a couple accelerator packs, same thing, because accelerator packs carry $1,500 in volume. Sell a couple of accelerator packs, one on your left and right team, bam, you're there, you're at bronze. Next thing you want to focus on is within your first 30 days, preferably. You don't want to take any longer than 60 days, especially for the folks that are looking for financial freedom, to get to the level of director. That's 20,000 group sales volume. And based on me explaining to you about the volume that comes with the packs, that's how you can quickly get up to the top of the comp plan, helping your people move those LPPs along with all the bonuses that come with the LPP. So get to director within your first 30 to 60 days. Again, this is a strategy. Focus on duplicating this. Now, again, you've heard this straight from the top. Founder and CEO Jay Nolan here, that is sharing with you strategies, how the compensation plan works, giving you great expectations that you can understand, managing expectations at the same time so everyone can figure out where they fit in. Now you make that choice. Do you want to fall in with the majority of the population, the 97 percenters, you just want to supplement your income, or do you want to go for financial freedom? With the SereniGy compensation plan, it's all here for you. Whatever you like to do with it, you can make it happen. But I believe it's your time. I believe it's your moment. I believe many people get an opportunity to break through, and I believe we can impact this world in a positive manner with the potential of the most powerful global compensation plan that's ever been. Thank you very much, and you have a very great day.